Go racing for 75 laps here on this very fast, very wild track. You can see a big wreck happening right there. We got cars up and over and all that good stuff. Should be fun. Let us know in the chat who you are pulling for. We got multiple drivers. I know we got some fans out there for people in here. So let us know who you're watching right now. Trent Ringler on top of the board. He's been on top of the board actually all of practice with Josh Connors, last week's Daytona winner, with Hunter Waters, Dwayne Hunt, and Clark. I'm going to butcher your name, but I'm going to try it. Ginnikin. It's probably wrong. More than likely it is wrong. Want to welcome everybody here, though. Hope everybody's had a great weekend. It's been a few days since we got to broadcast. I think the last broadcast we did was Thursday, so enjoying our couple days off here once again. But here we go. Ready to get back in action here from California. Fontana, formerly known as Fontana. Drivers right now out on track, as you can tell, a little bit of practice, final practice here. People that don't know, final practice here lasts about 70 minutes, so it's not necessarily happy hour. It's happy hour plus 10, what we're going to call it. Track's pretty much stayed the same. It got hot. Nobody's really been able to pick up any speed or any position-wise in a while, so really people just out there getting much-needed long run practice in. So what we're being told, this is going to be one of them races where fuel mileage is going to be a factor. 35 laps if you're pushing it on a tank of gas. We're looking really at 2 stops. Can you make it in one? Maybe. I mean, maybe. Who knows? Or if we have a caution early, like 10 laps, what's going to happen then? 3 sets of tires on track for tonight as well. Right now, as I mentioned, Trent Ringler on top of the board in the number 26 from Goshen, Indiana, 5-Star Racing Chevrolet. He's out there right now in that FSR number 26. And we'll see what he can do. But I think it's going to be good. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. I think it's going to be good. Probably not. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me still. We may have to go back live on TRN because I think my thing just got blocked from playing that. Please let me know if you're good in the chat. I'll find out. All right, practice about coming to an end. Waiting to find out if everybody on YouTube's still good as far as me talking and stuff. Had some issues with that. Alright, so it looks like we are good. So I'm not going to play that song anymore. My gosh, I only played it for like 2 seconds. I don't understand it. That's crazy. Anyway. Here we go. Let's hop down to the racetrack as we get set to go qualifying from California. It's kind of sucks because they're not going to race here much more longer in real life. And honestly, this is one of the tracks I actually enjoy. I actually enjoy the racing here. I enjoy broadcasting the races here. I think it's one of my favorite tracks to actually race at. It kind of sucks that they're kind of turning this one into a short track. Even though I love short track racing, and I'm always for more, I just kind of wish it wasn't this one. Anyway, so we're ready to go. Hope everybody's in for a long night of racing action. We got a lot of drivers in here, by the way. 36, I believe. Rob Jenkins in here. Mark Jenkins in here as well. I think Mark, I've seen him. Yep, there he is. Right now for the edge. Like I said, a lot of people really ain't been able to pick up time just because the track and stuff's heated up quite a bit. So, there you go. There's a little bit of a look at it. 90-degree track temp. It wasn't 82, I think, when we first came in. So it has changed. We'll see if it actually stays 90 degrees once it transfers over right now. So that's checker flag waves. We're going to kind of keep an eye on the track temp. Air temp at 65. So I'm kind of curious of what happens here once this transfer happens over to the qualifying session. And it looks like it's actually going to be 92 now. So the track temp has kind of heated up a little bit. We're going to find out here in just a moment, though, as we get our first contender going out onto the racetrack. Michael Trevarthen, the number 31 Ford driver, coming in here out of Lake Hamilton, Florida. RPM Motorsports. His first season was the fall of 2020, which we covered. Made the playoffs over the Truck Series, and they switched over, of course, to the Cup cars, as you see. So here he is out there in that Ford right now, beginning his qualifying lap. Kind of surprised to actually see him go to the middle groove, kind of in the qualifying run here. But anyway, here it comes to the green flag. Taking a green. Across the start-finish line. We'll see what Trevarthen can do. He's going to be one of them drivers, I think, that could put up a good qualifying effort. Let's actually do this. Let's actually do this right now. Here he goes, working on the backstretch. Into turn 3, the number 31 Mustang to the bottom of the racetrack. One thing we noticed earlier, you can run that bottom, but in traffic, aero is going to play a factor, and it could cause your car to come up off that bottom. He's going to actually hit the apron as he crosses the start-finish line of 40.408 for Trevarthen. Currently P1. Let's actually go back there side-by-side ticker. That's probably a little bit better. Hunter Waters currently there. Patrick, I believe I just see him out on track. He goes to 5th. Let's check on Johnny in the 4. Josh Connors, top of the board. Winner last week. Here comes the Hoonigan number 4. Through turns 3 and 4. And to the start-finish line, we'll see what kind of lap time he puts down. Looks like he's kind of being a little bit easy here. Yeah, he's kind of taking a Daytona approach. So this lap probably going to be a little bit slower, I would guess, for Johnny. Actually just taking a green flag, so take that back. Let's see what Brendan Madania, I believe is how you say his last name. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. The top positive number 44. We got to show the 44 since that's my number, you know. Right now, Hunter Waters, Michael Trevarthen on top of the board. David Kamara with a good lap. Josh Connors and Martin Jenkins 5th. Jeff Units 6th. Across the finish line. Brendan going to go to, it was 19th, moving to 12th. Derek Pemberton out on track as well. He runs a special paint scheme tonight for Derek on the side. On the back of that car, rest in peace, Diane Lee Chase. That is teammate to Derek Pemberton. Not in here, but that is Todd Chase, who's actually in our chat on Facebook. That is his grandma that unfortunately passed away this week. And Derek running memorial paint on the back of that car. So thoughts and prayers go to Todd, of course. We'll talk to Derek about his race tonight and all that here in just a few moments. Of course, Derek, normally our co-broadcaster, but making his debut in the ASL this series from Medina, Tennessee. Struggling right now. That car struggled to really chase it up the track. We'll see if he gets better on his second lap. Or actually, that's his, this is his first lap, 40.604. Definitely not what he wanted, 28th right now. We'll wait until his second lap, though. That's what we're seeing in most of our fastest laps. Here's Jesse Bunnell, one of my favorite drivers, in 96. Does improve on his second lap, but only goes up. Actually, no, does not improve. He actually stays the same in 16th. Ross Cadell out on track. We'll check back to him in a minute as we watch Derek Pemberton right now work out of turn 4. He looks pretty fast here on this line. Oh, it gets loose out of 4. Definitely going to be starting towards the back. I don't think that lap's definitely going to improve. Yeah, he's not very happy with that lap. But here comes Ross Cadell. We'll check with Derek, and Ross going to shut her down here. But we will go ahead and chime in with Derek right now. In the 28 or 82, I don't know why I said 28. I know numbers. Derek Pemberton, the 82 car with us in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, you scared the crap out of me. Oh, crap. Starting, well, not where you wanted to. You didn't have a great qualifying effort there. It looked like the track kind of changed a little bit on you compared to practice. But either way, man, we know that you race better than you qualify. What's your thoughts on going to the night's race?
I wish I knew, man. I hate this track. I hate this car at this track. So we're gonna have some fun. I guess is gonna be the words I'm gonna use. Um, yeah, just hopefully we can all control it in the pack because that's going to be one thing. Is I'm sure that you'll point out here once we get rolling and take the green flag. Don't be surprised if we go 4 or 5 wide. I know we may have been 6 wide in a practice race just a little bit ago. So don't be surprised here if things get crazy whenever we get to the backstretch once this green flag drops.
Yeah, man, we know this place is known for long green flag runs and possibly a field run, which I feel like plays into your hands a little bit. Thoughts on tire wear tonight?
Track's hot, so tire wear is gonna suck. I guess I shouldn't use that word. Tire wear is gonna be bad. Fuel strategy. Last, I guess, Thursday night, I had some good fuel strategy, so kind of hoping that I've still got that calculator pulled out somewhere, and we're gonna try to use it right here.
Hey, dude, go get them. I know you're running a special paint scheme, so go see if you can put it up inside.
Yeah, there's all out for Todd and his family on that. So
go get it done.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Thanks, buddy. All right, ready to go here. I want to see if I can bring Johnny in real fast if he's with us. Let's see, is Johnny up in the chat? I don't think he's here. I don't think he's actually in the chat. Unless I'm completely seeing something wrong, which I probably am. Bear with me, let me make sure Johnny's not in here before I completely butcher him out of this. But anyway, looks like he's not. So we'll talk to him here soon, though. So the field is rolling here from Auto Club Speedway. Guys can see the cars. Trent Ringler going to be a factor in this race. He's going to be starting up front as well here tonight. Let me know, like I said, let me know in the chat who you guys are pulling for, who gets it done. If I had to go out and take a guess on who's going to be able to get this done tonight, I think I lean towards Trent, but I don't know. I've seen him struggle a little bit in certain areas in practice. You know, I'm going to, man, I don't know. I'm going to just go out and say Dwayne Hunt wins the 19. We'll see. He did pretty good in practice. I think he was top 5 here as well. But we'll see if he gets it done. All the cars are out there on track getting ready to come to the green flag. From Auto Club Speedway, we want to welcome everybody to Trackside Racing Network. I'm your host, Adam Chapman. Week number 2 set to kick off right about now as the iRacing Pace truck takes a left down pit lane. And we wait for the green flag to wave. Here comes the field. Out of the tri-oval, across the start-finish line. We are green flag here from Auto Club. Race number 2 is underway. The outside lane getting the best push. Not a lot of help right now. That is going to be important, as it looks like Trent Ringler, Johnny right now battling side by side. Watch the run out of the corner for that number 26 car on that high line. Third place, Jeff Hollingsworth dropping down a little bit. He has dropped to the inside line as well. In that number 97, Jeff could be a factor as this race continues on as well. And that Coast Guard number 97. Who's going to lead the first lap here from Auto Club, though? Oh, almost contact up front. Couple cars. Look at all of them. Look at that mess. If you're in that, best of luck to you. Cross the start-finish line. It does go to Mr. Trent Ringler. No, Johnny led that lap. I don't know who led that lap. I forgot. It did not show me. Either way, we stay green. Look at this. 3 wide off turn. Number 2. Yo 2 clocks by Christopher. Look at this mess. The 24 right there on the inside is Brentley Glasser. He backs out of it. Does not want to use up too much tire by staying on that inside line too long. And that's going to help the Todd Cray, number 21, I'm sorry, not Todd Cray, Dwayne Hunt, number 19 machine, helps him a little bit. Side by side right now with David Kamara. Clocks by Christopher, number 02 Chevrolet. David Kamara in here in that 02 car from Ellsworth. I believe that is Massachusetts is where he's from. No, I know I'm wrong on that. I apologize. I believe it's Maine is where he's from. Yeah, that's what it is. I had to double check to make sure. Single file right now. Trent Ringler still out front. Johnny second. Hunter Waters third. We're going to look through the field a little bit here and check out some of these guys. A lot of single file right now throughout the field. Here's the 93 and 82. Patrick and Derek Pemberton. They're working through the corner. Patrick on that outside, trying to hold off Ross Cadu, who's right there in that 12. You guys want to see what it looks like on board Auto Club. Here we go. On board with Ross in that number 12 car, looking underneath Patrick as they come up out of turn 4. Kind of hear the tires squeal just a little bit. That can cause issues later in the run. We're having some tire issues. So listen to see if we hear it this time. As he goes down into turn 1, yeah, you can hear it. A lot of tire squeal. But, well, that could really be a factor in the long run. As right now, Jesse may take a peek here underneath that 12 car. Just a little bit further back in the field. Jesse trying to work his way into the 20th position. Trying to get inside the top 20. Ross would love to be able to keep that spot at least for now. These guys want a full field NASCAR race. This is pretty much it actually nowadays. 36 drivers. Jesse takes that spot away a little bit further up. Jeff Hollingsworth has fallen back a little bit. Remember, he was up to third at one point. He has fallen back now in that 97, right in front of Adam Matz, right behind Josh Connors, the 97 Coast Guard driver. He was up to third, I believe, is what it was. We've seen him at one point. From North Carolina. Mark Jenkins right there inside the top 10. Michael Trevarthen now holding number 10. Right behind Michael is Dwayne Hunt, followed by David Kamara, Brantley Glasser. Todd Curry right there as well on the outside, trying to battle this 24. Making this pretty much a pretty good battle. David Kamara trying to hold on to 12th, but this is turning into a 6-car battle right there. All the way back to Derek Pemberton at 82. Derek moving up. I think he's our biggest mover right now in that 82. He started back in 29th, I believe is what it was, and now up to 80, or now up to 17. Told you guys, he races better than he qualifies. Dwayne Hunt underneath Trevarthen. And taking that spot away. Dwayne moving inside the top 10 now. It's a good look at this battle. It's kind of a, like I said, about 6 cars right here. Derek Pemberton may think about making a 3 wide. Not going to do it. Yes, he does. 3 wide here with the 2 of Andrew Chapman. Pemberton trying to take away the 16th spot. It looks like he may be able to do this. Does enter a little flat in that turn. That's one thing you got to be careful with. He does take the spot away from Chapman. Now trying to take away from Brad Spindle into 56. Spindle doing pretty good so far. Right now we're in the 15th. We may have just had a car crash. I heard somebody hit the wall. Not sure who that was. We're going to have to kind of check here. No yellow. I'm trying to see if there's any damage on our leaders. Maybe back here. Todd Curry looks good. Was it Spindle? Nope. I heard some cars hit the wall. May actually been the 97. A little bit of damage on the 97. Don't see much else. Just to make sure. Everybody else looks okay. I'm not quite sure where that was from, but looks like there was somebody got the wall. A little bit in the back right now. Ross Cadu with Bryson Tomlinson, Ron Hollyfield. And Charlie Woods right there behind these guys as well in that U.S. Postal Service car. 68 Bryson Tomlinson up on that outside lane trying to get her in this 81 of Callum. Who is that? The 27. Steve Unich 2 laps down. I think he had an issue with connection, I believe. Oh, look at this mess coming off the corner. Ron Hollyfield caught up in a lot of it. One with that 44 of Brendan McDonough. Hope I said his name right, probably not. Oh yeah, they're all over the place back here. They are swapping for positions or trying to. 3 wide, bumping and going. Another 3 wide. Here comes that 90 car. Kyle on the inside. Oh, there they go. May have a wreck. We do. One upside down. Caution flag going to come out. Todd Guess, and I don't think he's the only one. Rob Jenkins is involved. Don't know if Rob really got to any of it. Rob got a little bit. It wasn't horrible. Todd Guess. There was another car that I seen, and I believe it was this 80 car that actually went upside down. Yes, it was. Here's the replay. Well, it looks like he got tagged a little bit there for the 5. And up and over. Right on board here with Rob Jenkins as we go into the corner. So brings out caution number 1. Pit road gonna be open. And yeah, you gotta come down. Here we go. Pit stops underway. Derek Pemberton, the first one in his box. He picked up 7 spots, by the way, in 1 lap. Impressive for that 82. Here's the 26. Shrimp. 4 tires down and away. 14.58. Darrell Clement does stay out in the lead a lap. Or, that was the legal lap. Good luck figuring out the race off pit road. Johnny's spending some long time on pit road. Not sure what's going on with the 4 car, but is he the one that got the damage, maybe? Yeah, that's where it came from. There is a little bit of damage on that 4 car. So that's where we heard that car get in the wall. And, so he drops all the way back to 28. He's got a little bit of work to do now to get back up to the field. So Ringler going to be out front once we go back green here. Darren Clement, you see, still out front now. Hold on, he's still showing out front here. I know he's not going to stay out, I don't think, in the GTR simulator. Is he going to stay out? He is staying out in the 32. Now, he has not pitted. He's on 15 lap tires. Be ready, boys. This is about to get fun. Oh, I don't know how this is going to go. Darren is a good driver. It's not like these guys are low class or anything. They are like some of the best drivers that you could get for a league. So He knows more what he's doing than a lot of low class guys, but I don't know how this is going to work. I think pit road might have been closed for him, to be honest. That might have been why he could not pit. Anyway, we're going to see. Pace car ready to drop in, or pace truck ready to drop in, should I say. Here we go. Green flag out in the air. No tires versus everybody else. I just don't see how this is going to be possible. I'm a little bit worried about the 7 car going to be caught up behind the slower car. It might take a lap here, but we will see. Yeah, look at the run. Now the 7 is going to have the inside line. Oh, there's a bump down the backstretch. Darren able to actually right now hang on. Actually, I was worried about wheel spin and stuff like that, but even on old tires, well, there goes that idea. There goes the 26. He goes around. Trent Ringler taking that spot away. The 7 taking that spot away. Josh Connors looks to take that spot away as well in the 15. As we look at 3 wide, 4 second. And they're going to continue to drop back here, I do believe, unfortunately, for that 32. Joshua now underneath him. Yeah, a lot of guys are going to go around him. It's unfortunate. Now, if a caution was to come out, like, Darren would kind of benefit from this. As long as he's not the yellow, that is. Oh, one in the wall. That looks like Adam Matz may have got the wall a little bit. Adam Matz actually was in 11th. He's about to lose that spot. Derek Pemberton, look at this. Working his way into the top 10. How about the 82? Look at the 3 wide behind him. 96, Jesse Bennell. The 02, David Kamara. Clement, maybe 4 wide. Oh, Todd Cray on the inside in the middle. And at 21. Jesse takes that spot away for now. Look behind him, though. 4 wide possibly here at Auto Club. Now down to 3 wide. Darren's still dropping back. Yeah, that's the only sad thing about not taking tires. You can see like it did not pay off. And we jump back up a little bit further with Michael Trevarthen on the outside of Jeff Units right now. Here comes the 68 of Bryson Tomlinson. How about Bryson? He's done a good job here as well. He's starting to work his way up some. Yeah, 68 car. So here's where things get interesting because we had that yellow. That's going to put everybody right on the edge of making it with one more stop. It was close anyway. Now it's really close. Don't forget the yellow, I think, is different. But man. Kind of crazy right now all over the track. Still watching right now the 68 car battling the Michael Trevarthen car. Over on Facebook, guys, if you are watching, just asked a live poll question. Who will be leading at the halfway point? You guys can go vote on that if you choose to. We got the 26, 15, or somebody else. Right now, Trent Ringler leads. Not quite at the halfway point yet. Everybody right now kind of single file inside the top 10 with the exception of 410. David Kamara and Adam Matz for 10th place. The 0-2. Kamara looks to take that 10th spot away from Matz. May set his sights on the 82 Mountain Dew Chevrolet. And right now, it's still side by side. Looks like this 9 going to battle back strong on the outside. But it does look like Kamara is going to be able to take that spot away. Here comes Todd Cray as well. He's going to be battling Adam Matz here as the 0-2 David Kamara slides up in front of that Ford. Not quite all the way clear, though. He don't want to slide up, it seems like, right on the exit. Matz gets a pretty good run in the straightaway using that high lane. This time, Kamara will take it away. A little bit further back in the field. Here is Kyle in that number 90 car. Jurassic Park with Johnny right behind him. Remember, Johnny had that big penalty. It costed him 40 seconds on pit road. I think Brendan in the 44 also had a penalty. It looks like he spent a few seconds on pit road. Pretty good race so far, all in all. We're watching a little bit more action right now towards the lower end of the field, the back end of the field at the moment, but still been a pretty solid race for the most part. Here we go. A 17. The 24, Brentley Glasser up front. This is for 6th place. Also throw the 19 in this mix as well, Dwayne Hunt. And the longer these guys battle, it will bring in other cars. You can see Pemberton and Kamara. Oh, Pemberton scrapes the wall out of turn 4. Don't think it's going to hurt him, but it may give him that spot, or lose that spot. See if there's any damage. No damage. He just scraped a little bit. See a little spark come out. Here's a replay of that. As they work out of turn 4. You see. Pretty good, but just a little kiss. Nothing going to hurt, but he does give up that 9th spot right now to David Kamara as they work down the straightaway. And a little bit further back, you see Trevarthen and Jeff Unich with the 56 of Brad Spindle. We are getting a little closer to the battle for the lead. It is closing up with Josh Connors and Trent Ringler right now. Josh Connors has been very impressive to lead. Right now, the distance between the two is about 2/10. And we're going to jump up to that lead. Here you go. Battle for the top spot. Here on lap 28. Make sure you answer our poll question. Who will be the leader at halfway? Only got about 9 or 10 more laps to figure that out. Once again, we want to thank you guys always for tuning in to the broadcast. Love the support. Watching the battle for the lead as we go into turn number 2 here at Auto Club Speedway. It is still Trent Ringler and Josh Connors right in the tracks. It is a lot different catching them. It is a lot different passing them. Another somebody else that has dropped down a little bit. Derek Pemberton has dropped back to 13th. Still doing well, but right now we're running P13 on track. Ringler, Connors, Waters, Hollingsworth has moved back inside top 5. Mark Jenkins has moved back into 5th. May have a battle actually here for 7th at the moment. Kind of going back and forth, yeah. Hollingsworth and Jenkins may have just swapped places. It looks like they did. Jenkins will take over 4th in that number 33 car. Jenkins, of course, coming in here out of Richmond, Virginia. Jenkins Construction LLC, RPM Motorsports. On that 33, currently running 4th at the moment. Adam Matz in a battle back here as well. He is battling the Joshua Sharif, number 17 car. Side by side at the start finish line, going into turn 1 this time. Derek Pemberton looking on. Miss as we hop on board the driver of that 82. You can see around. Pretty cool onboard camera shot of Derek Pemberton. You got that Blue Lives Matter and National Guard uniform. Which Derek, of course, is a member of the National Guard. We should thank him for his service. But currently running 13th at the moment. Once again, also shout out to Derek for running that special memorial paint on the back of this car for Diane Lee Chase, Todd Chase Jr.'s grandma that passed away this week. Derek running that paint for her and Todd's family. Todd is a pretty big part of TR in here, and look at Derek Pemberton right on the bumper to 17. Todd, of course, runs the Strictly Street Stock Series. There's Jeff Units right behind the 82, looking to the inside of that Tampa SUV Reynolds car. Derek squeezed down just a little bit, but still side by side on turn 4. Right here's where Derek tends to hurt a little bit. Once we get to that long run, we start seeing the 82 struggle. It's like that with every car. Oh, look at this. Really tight racing here, side by side. Oh, boy. That's the league owner, by the way. Jeff Unich. Pemberton's still doing a good job on the outside. Trying to hold off, trying to keep that 13th spot, but I don't know if he's going to be able to for now. Oh, he takes it right there. Drops it in pretty deep. Here comes the 89. Back on the inside. And that time he will take it. Pemberton looks back to the inside. Not going to be able to take it for now. So he'll fall in line. Todd Cray, meanwhile, in a pretty good battle here, all the way up to Jesse Bennell, David Kamar, Cray, and Adam Mass. This is 4 cars. Looks like if you picked Trent Ringler to be out in front here in this one, shows up. Everything kind of quiet at the moment. Oh, meanwhile, Derek Timmerman, I did not see, got back around. Oh, Jeff Eunice blinked a little bit. Got back around Jeff Eunice. Now, has Jeff got damage? I can't tell from this angle. No, it don't look like it. I'm going to be honest. If I'm these guys, I'm going to run probably 7 more laps or so. Maybe hit pit road. At most 7 laps. You can go 35 laps if you're saving a little bit. Make it to the end. The tires are going to be very important. Or do you go try to, you ain't going to be able to run it out. There's no way. Trevarthen and Kyle side by side. Looks like Kyle's going to be able to take this spot away in that Jurassic Park Ford. Trevarthen's falling back here a little bit. I don't know if he's having trouble saving some tire or not. Let's check on Johnny as well. Remember, Johnny got, yeah, he's back in 22nd right now. Remember, he got some of the wall and spent some time on pit road as well. Here we go, Dwayne Hunt. Look at this racing. See Adam Matz looking to the inside of Dwayne Hunt. Looks like Hunt is going to fall back just a little bit. And he goes back to 10th. Looking around the track, everybody should be getting ready to start thinking about pit road. Darren Clement, by the way, is on pit road. Or is on pit road. You not see that. Right now, Trent Ringler, we got pit stops underway. David Kamara, I like the call. We got more. Yeah, you're going to start seeing some guys coming in. This is still cutting it close, though. You're looking at 35 laps right now. Or 34. This is going to be cutting it close for some of these guys. Kamara's on pit road. Patrick on pit road. Clark is on pit road. Ray Polking on pit road. I like the idea of maybe coming down. But did they maybe come down a little bit too early? Remember, we heard 35 laps is about the most you can go. That's pretty much what we're on now. It'll be 4 tires and fill it up for the 02 car. He's actually got some damage as well. Yeah, he's spending some time on pit road. He got caught speeding. So Patrick's going to be gunning away as well. David Kamara is still sitting on pit road. And now he's still there. But, oh, wow. Do we see anybody else? Ross Cadu, Levi Poling. If you're Josh Connors, when do you hit pit road? I feel like you kind of want to do it before this 26. If I'm all these guys, I'm running one more lap before I hit pit road. And it's still going to be close, but it's a lot safer. And of course, we get a green white checker. You know, I mean, you're going to have to pit again, but. Jeff Hollingsworth back here in a pretty good battle with the 33 of Mark Jenkins. of these guys are pretty much like, look at this. They're all over the place. Yeah, if you're these guys, you got to start thinking about pit road right about now, I believe. You're in that window where you can make it, I believe, to the end without having too much consequence. We got some guys looking to get on pit road and some guys not right now, it looks like. Oh, everybody made it. Mark Jenkins in a pretty good battle, though. He's been going back and forth with Jeff Hollingsworth. Brentley Glasser got around him. Further back, 17, getting passed by Jeff Unich. Starting to see some long run speed coming to play for a lot of these guys. The Big Green for about 30-something laps now. We got 30 laps to the end of this race. So here comes Trent Ringler, your race leader, down pit road. Now that was a close pit stop here. Did he get caught speeding on pit road is going to be the question. I don't think he did, but it looks like he is on coming down pit lane this time. Going to come into the box. We'll keep an eye on this. 26 sliding in. Good stop so far for the FSR driver. Yeah, if you're these other guys, you got to hit pit road. You can't let these guys with fresh tires kill you. I feel like anyway. Down and away. Good stop there. Trent Ringler, 15 seconds, 44.5 total time. Yeah, here we go. We got some pit stops underway now. As you see, Hunter Waters coming in. Oh, Waters missed his box. He had to back up. And down and away Waters goes. Josh Connors still out on track, leading this one. Winner last week at Daytona. Here comes Connors, maybe looking. Nope, not just yet. Pemberton on and off pit road, 14.9 seconds for him inside the box. He will be a lap down at the moment. Looks like 45, 46 seconds on pit road. 45 seconds on pit road for Pemberton. Now, when will our race leader come down pit lane? Kyle is on pit road in the 90 car. We got another car. Callum is also on pit lane. The only thing with Josh Connors like staying out right now, he's going to be fast once he comes back out. The longer he stays out, however, is going to hurt him so much. To give you guys an idea of what race leaders are running right now, or I'm sorry, guys that have pitted. Trent Ringler ran a 40.7. Josh Connors last time by ran a 42.6. So there you go. Best lap of the race, I believe, right now goes to Trent Ringler as well, a 40.4. Oh, I'm sorry, 40.39 or 382. Wow. You see Hunter Waters going by the 15 after he had a mishap on pit road. Brendan Madonna is on pit road as well. Madonna. Still sitting on just not entering pit road. Hunter Waters, you know, I'm actually seeing Hunter Waters going to be your race leader. Now, he messed up on pit lane. He didn't mess up by too much. Looking at the pit time, total time on pit lane 46.8 to a 45.3. The 7 going to be out front of the 24. Wow. Todd Cray on pit road. I'm sorry, Trent Ringler will still be your race leader once all this cycles through. I had my faction on there. Connors is on pit road at the moment. Well, there you see Josh Connors coming down. He ran about a 38 lap run before he hit pit road. A lot of laps. We'll see where he comes out. Remember, he was in second when he took over the lead, so he stayed out there for a long time behind guys like Trent Ringler. Now, here comes Trent. Now, Trent is going to be in front of him. Trent, there you go. Connors just now exiting pit road, getting up to speed. He's going to be quite a few spots, actually, behind. You see some other cars going around him. Now, he will be able to get back around these cars, like we know that. But look at all the cars going around him. And the thing is, how much time are you going to be giving up trying to work back around these cars? That could be a big factor. Michael Trevarthen on pit road. Adam Matz on pit road. Now we wait on John Pillion in the 14 car. Ford to come down. I'm going to guess he's out there for 40 laps. Remember, we only said we could go 35. Keep in mind, we did have that yellow. So I'm going to guess he's going to come this time. Nope, not this time. I don't know how he can go much further. It's been a heck of a race, though. I'm not going to lie. One yellow so far. Will we have a rate race caution? I mean, it's a very good possibility. We've seen it plenty of times in this series, and if we do, it's going to be chaos. Dwayne Hunt, look at this mess. Jeff Unich able to get out in front of the 15 of Josh Connors. Ross Cadu and Dwayne Hunt are still side by side. Hunt going to be able to take that spot away. Connors putting a lot of pressure right now on that 89. John Pillion is on pit road, so that will turn the lead over, by the way, to Trent Ringler. As you see, Jeff Unich giving that spot up to Josh Connors. All right, guys, time to turn it up. You guys enjoy. good racing back here a little bit further back. You're watching Derek Pemberton battle it out right now with Andrew Chapman. I'm sorry, the five I think is actually right down. I'm not sure who that is. But Adam Matz, Andrew Chapman right up in front of these guys. As they're side by side working up off the corner. Up front, Brantley Glasser trying to run down Hunter Waters for second. All day has been Trent Ringler out front. Will he be able to stay out? He's out by 5, almost 6 seconds over this field. He is absolutely dominating this Auto Club race. Next week things get a little bit more closer. I see 24 a little bit of blink on his end, but go to Rockingham, which should be fun. Mark Jenkins 5th right now. Here we go. Todd Curry taking over P7 against Jesse Bennell. Jesse's still doing a good job inside the top 10. Side by side back here between the 82 and 90. And it looks like for now, Kyle will take that. Ooh, big move there from Derek Pemberton. Kind of a crossover top move to the inside of Kyle this time. The thing about this league, a lot of friendly respect given to everybody, especially this early in the season. How about that move by Derek, though? Good job. Watch the 90, see if he tries anything back. Nope, he does not. 15 laps to go. We're going to go ahead and call it 14 once we hit the line. There you go, 14. Ringler just hit the line. Pemberton underneath could do. Taking 15th away. Seems like this track's really about momentum tonight. As you see a good battle here between Glasser, Connors, and Waters. One interesting thing about this, remember, Connors, 6 laps fresher tires. I just don't know if he'll have enough time to close in on Ringler or not. Something that we can ask him if he finishes second or first. Was that his plan to pit a little bit later? You see Connors taking over that second spot. Now Matt's up for a race. Remember, he's on a little bit fresher tires as well. Something else you're starting to see, some of these guys that pitted super early getting run down. Guys like Levi Poland, who Derek Pemberton's right up on the bumper of. Pitted about 6 or 7 laps before these guys. I think he was the last one that pitted that early, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Pemberton all on the back bumper. Poland not giving a ton of room, which definitely his right to do so. Kind of see it messed up the 82's momentum just a little bit, but Levi's still able to keep that spot for now. Glasser side by side here with the 7. Watch him make a big move. There you go. To the inside. Glasser trying to take over third place. Looks like he will be able to as they go into turn 1. Look at this. A lot of cars packed in here with Johnny Michael Trevarthen, even though it's back in 1920th. Andrew Chapman involved in this as well. Hey, he's a little bit further in front of him. Remember, Trevarthen pitted a little bit later with the rest of these guys as well. So looking at the top of the board, the last 6 laps or so, Josh Connors has run down Trent Ringler by about 1.5 seconds. We'll say actually about almost 2 seconds. Yeah, we'll call it 2 seconds in the last few laps. If he keeps doing what he's doing, he's going to have a chance, I think. Maybe. He's running about 3/10. And that time it's pretty much even, actually. This time it might be a little bit different. Ringler had a little bit of a slower car right there, the 68, who unfortunately not having a great night now. Grosson. But you see Ringler here in the FSR Chevrolet. Let's see what kind of lap time he puts down this time. Coming to 8 laps to go. And Connors was still 2.5 tenths faster. I don't know. I don't know if he's going to have enough time or not, to be completely honest. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Here's Kyle now battling Levi Poland. And it looks like the 90 Jurassic Park car going to be able to take that spot away. Well, I heard somebody reckon. That was good. That 10 car you see, by the way, not on the lead lap. That is Rob Jenkins. He's a few laps down. Unfortunately, got caught up in that big wreck that we had on that first caution. But everybody else right now pretty much, you know, I mean, like we're there, but it's so tough to make passes. Coming to 6 laps to go, however. You know, one thing I'm actually surprised about, honestly, is we had a lot of cars on the long run get really loose. It's not really seeing that now. Which is good. Next week, however, I feel like we ain't going to just have one caution. No, when we go to Rockingham, that place is, oof, it's rough. Looks to be Trent Ringler race to lose now, unless the caution comes out. Todd Cray putting some pressure here on the 24. Cray would love to work his way into the top 3 here. Here he goes, looking to the inside. Brentley Glasser trying to take away 4th. Great dive into that corner right there. Glasser blinking just a little bit, going to give that spot up to Craig. Craig moves up to 4th place. Behind these guys, they are pretty much nose to tail as well. Right back here, you can see pretty close. But as Josh Connors got what it takes. I don't know. We'll see. Trent Ringler, 3 laps to go. Let's get a ride around. You've been your leader for a lot of this race. By the way, here's you some info on the track. Temp is at 91 degrees. Actually pulled off a degree since qualifying. Coming to 2 laps to go for the driver of the 26. Meanwhile, side by side for third, Todd Craig coming up out of the corner takes third place away from Hunter Waters. Adam Matz looking underneath Jesse Bennell here late in this race. Underneath the driver of the 96, Matz looks to take it away. White flag set to come out this time. The white flag comes out. Race is official. Matt's able to take that spot away for now. Out of turn 4, the white flag looks to be in the air. For the final time this afternoon here at Auto Club, looks to be Trent Ringler's race to lose now from here on out. Down the backstretch he goes to the final time. Into turn 3. Trent Ringler started this race and never looked back. Out of turn 4. Trent Ringler looks to win here at Auto Club. To the checker flag. Ringler wins at Auto Club. Josh Connors finishes P2. Todd Craig going to cross the line in third. Hunter Waters, Brantley Glasser, Jeff Hollingsworth, Mark Jenkins, Adam Matz, Jesse Bennell. Across the line they wreck with Jeff Eunice, Dwayne Hunt finishing in 11th. Kyle finishes in 13th. Brad Spindle finishes in 13th. I take it back. Joshua Reeve, Levi Poland, Derek Pemberton. Another tight race. Finishing in P16. Michael Travarthy in 17th. But your race winner, Trent Ringler, gets it done. He's going to burn it down. Whew. Congratulations to Trent once again. Getting it done. Well-deserved victory here at Auto Club. We're going to talk to him right now. Hey, Trent, sign him up in the booth. You got a copy? Hey, Trent, you got me? We'll let him get his stuff. There he is.
Yeah, I got you.
Man, P1, 64 laps led tonight. I guess we could just say that's domination from start to finish, man. Auto Club looked like it was in your neck of the woods. Talk us through that race.
Well, clean air, I think, was key. Josh Collins was really fast. If he could have got around me, it'd have been really tough to beat him. Yeah, it was clean air. He had to get out front. I was able to do that on, I think, lap 2 and maintain it. So
For sure, it definitely pays off, man. This has got to be big because, you know, you pretty much lock yourself into the playoffs, and we know what you could do. You just got to make sure you put all the races together in the playoffs, but that's got to be a pretty big weight because these guys in here are pretty good.
it is. It is a really big weight. I'm quite happy to win this one, to lock myself in. So, yeah, and there's quite a few guys in here that are really good. So
Right.
It's going to be a tough season.
For sure on that, man. Congratulations on your win. 64 laps led after starting in second place. Shout outs and all that you want to give out.
Just everybody at FSR. I have some great teammates that help me out a lot. That's pretty much it. And thanks everybody. Thanks these guys for putting this on. These guys run a really great league. Happy to come back. Glad they let me come back. So should be a good season.
Hey,
Looking
good
forward
job.
to it.
Good job tonight, man. That was fun to watch you.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. Next up, we got Josh Connors finishing at P2. Remember, we see Josh pit a little bit sooner or later than everybody else. See if we can grab Josh. He finished P1 last week and P2 this week. Not too bad. Josh, you got a copy?
Read it loud and clear, man.
So the first thing I want to ask you, pit stops. You pitted 6 laps difference between you and Trent. I'll be honest, I questioned it, but it looked like it still worked out. I mean, you were still able to get back to where you was and actually was running down Trent, just ran out of time. Talk us through that pit stop decision. Was that strategy you wanted to pit later, or was the plan to try to pit sooner than him?
It was. He kind of caught me off guard pitting when he did, so that kind of threw me off. But after he pit, I'm like, well, I still have about 10 or so laps left on fuel. So at that point, like he said, clean air is king, and there's no way I was going to get around him sitting behind him all race. So I had to try something a little bit different there. And it would have paid off if I wasn't so far behind, but I was kind of happy to get back to second at least.
We come to I don't want to say a real track because that's not fair to say. You won at Daytona. You come in here and finish second. Man, you got a lot of momentum right now on your side. You got to feel that as well, I think. Like you got to be able to feel like you can come in here, even though you started ninth, feel like you can come in here and compete now after actually being on a much more tougher track than Daytona.
Yeah, I had a little bit of confidence going into this race because, like you said, it's a little more driver input compared to Daytona, and also had a little bit extra horsepower on my hood with my new logo for the 2 guys I bowl with on Wednesday nights, the Brew Crew,
Hey.
Scott and Justin. So a little shout out to them.
Man, you did a good job. Second place again, or second place this week, first place last week. Good luck at Rockingham. You want to give shout outs or anything?
Yeah, just thank my sponsors again. I got Alternatives and Elwood Fire Equipment and Jelly Bands and all that. So on to next week and see if I can go for at least top 2 again. That'd be nice.
Hey, you keep doing what you're doing, man. Good job.
Thanks.
Thanks, buddy. Next up, Todd Cray finishing in P3. We talked to him as well last week, and I feel like he's going to be happy with this. Todd, you got a copy? It's Adam up in the booth.
Hey, how you doing, Adam?
Pretty good, man. We talked to you last week pre-race. You got to feel pretty good. Third place. You started, well, not so great back in the middle of the field, 16th, but looked like the long run was meant for you on this one.
Yeah, we were taking it easy there early on. We had some bad luck last week, so I wanted to try to, get through the first half of this race without damage, and we did so. And a little late pit strategy. I didn't know how that was going to work out, but I knew Trent was gone, so once I got into the top 10, I just started concentrating on one spot at a time. But I think we came out of last pit stop 18th or 19th, so that was a lot to ask out of our car tonight. But to make it up top 3 and be talking to you guys right now, pretty cool.
We go to a very tough track next week. I feel like it kind of suits you in a way. I feel like you may know it better than some of these other guys. How do you feel about taking this Cup car, though, with this package to Rockingham?
Real good at Rockingham. I've won championships there at Rockingham, a championship, so I'm pretty well versed there. It's just going to be a matter of, again, trying to qualify better, put a little more time in during the week, long runs, see what the fuel's doing, what the tires are doing. It's just like any week. I mean, the more preparation, the better the results. Stay out of trouble, keep the car clean for the end. There's just a little bit of damage can take you out of the win here for sure, take you out of the top 5 or 10. The way these guys are running, so I'm real happy with the competition level this year, and just need to step up a little bit more. But that's the whole idea. But I'm glad to get. We needed this tonight, so real happy about that.
Yeah, a lot of momentum going into next week, and you're right about the competition. It's stacked this year. So, hey man, good job, good for the third place finish. Keep that rolling into next week.
All right, thank you. Thanks, Trackside Racing Network. Trackside Racing Network, put the show on. Fox by Christopher for helping sponsor the series. ASL, everybody here putting on a great show. Cousin Jess here in New Jersey. It's my good luck charm. We came up short, Jess, but we're working hard, and Pets in Paradise, People Against Distracted Driving, and that's about it.
Hey, good job, man, as always.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. Well, there you go. Todd Cray finishing P3 tonight. How about that race, guys? Congratulations to these guys. They definitely a good race, all in all. There's your look at your results. It was wild, man. Like there was a lot of comers and goers in this race. I kind of would have liked to see the caution with about 15 to go to stack these guys back up. I think that would have made it a lot more exciting for everybody watching. I'm sure a lot of these guys didn't want that, but I did. Either way, it was a good race for us. It was fun to get a lot of it. I believe that was Levi Poland right there, I believe, that started 34th, and Derek Pemberton 29th. Big movers there. Ross Canoe 28th, moving up. I mean, if you look at some of these guys, if you finish higher than where you qualify, that's always a good thing. But there you go, guys. That will do it for us tonight. Hope y'all had a good afternoon and a good night. We'll see you guys Wednesday afternoon for the Strictly Street Stock Series. Wednesday night, should I say. You have a great night. Take care as always, and God bless.